welcome everybody to the Hip Hop Legacy Podcast brought to you by 249 Productions. I'm your host GK, and on today's episode we have Jimmy, the founder and promoter of the Rewind parties. From a young age, he started working as a PR at Rumours Bar, gaining popularity around tourist area. His passion for entertainment led him to start Four of a Kind at the Basement Club, which brought a breath of fresh air at the scene of the time, building a reputation for bringing energy and vibes to the dance floor with different theme parties. In 2007, along with three friends, he formed Strictly Old Skool, an event dedicated to R&B and hip hop, which became the event to go to for lovers for timeless beats and throwback anthems. In 2019, he formed Rewind, which since then has been hosting the events at different venues across Cyprus. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy.
Hello guys.
How you doing, bro?
All good, my brother. How are you?
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Jimmy, tell us a little something about you so everyone will get to know each other.
So, my name is Jimmy, as you know. My actual name is Dimitris, but everyone knows me as Jimmy. Born in the UK, lived in Cyprus, all my life. From a young age, I started working in tourist area as a PR in Rumours, and after start doing events in Basement Club, as you know. From back then, I still do Rewind, Strictly Old Skool, as you said. I'm 42 years old, fortunately. So yeah, music and events is part of my life, let's say. I enjoy what I do all these years. And the best thing about it, I enjoy my own music that I love. So that's the main thing that I really like about doing events.
All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and put your comments down below. Help us get better. And also, who would you like to see on our next episodes? Jimmy, I want to know the story behind Four of a Kind.
Oh God, take us back many years.
Yes.
So
that's the whole point.
Well, we were working in, as I said, in Rumours back then. Me and three boys, we start doing events in Basement Club. We wanted to do something unique. So what we decided to do theme events. Go to basement, basically decorate the whole venue, give clients something that they never saw before. Okay. So what we decided to do, the first event, I don't know if you remember, it was Playboy and Durex.
Probably been there. We were there
always there.
Every day.
So what we did is basically decorate the whole venue with bunnies and ladies dressed as bunnies, you know, the Playboy logos everywhere. And we had actually, I will never forget this, Durex sponsoring us condoms. So we used to throw them on the dance floor for the clients. And from back then, I remember all the events, we had a theme, Sex and the City, let's say, Facebook likes, or any theme you had in mind, we done it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to Rewind, what do you want to speak about this after?
Everything. I want to know. We want to know everything.
Okay. So as years pass, you know, the music is start to change when it comes to from R&B to hip hop to this techno genre and all that. So what I thought, you know what, we're missing the good music that we had back when we grew up, the garage, the hip hop, the R&B. So what I thought, me and a few other mates decided to do this event that it would take us back. Okay. So
are you talking about the Strictly Old Skool?
Yes, that was the first name of the event. It was basically R&B and hip hop and garage. So what we did is we wanted to give the older people, let's say, the music that we used to listen. So we created Strictly Old Skool, and what we did is we went to Seven Seas first. I don't know if you remember. Mm-hmm. We done the first one there. It was a very big success. So yeah, 10, 15, 17 years after, and it's still going very strong. But the only thing I've changed from all these years is because the music became a little bit more mainstream. We decided to do it Rewind. Mm-hmm. Why? Because we wanted to please the people from back then and people from now. So we, of course, the music is still old school, but we play a little bit more new school as well, from 2016, 17, let's say, and we go back. So yeah, that's the story of Rewind.
Okay.
17 years and it's still going.
What happens behind the scenes? For us, we always come to rewind parties, back in the day, Strictly Old Skool, but we never, not everyone knows what happens behind the scenes. How much work is put into it to have these parties that we go to and we have so much fun?
Well, first of all, you got me stressing out because, as you know, I'm always stressful. I'm a stressful person if the event is going to be successful. Behind the scenes, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say it's easy now because it's been going for 17 years and people know the event. But I would say I still like to decorate a little bit, even if it's just the logo of Rewind, let's say, or if I'm going to do a theme, let's say from Carnival or Halloween or something, I still like to decorate a little bit. Behind the scenes, I would say is the main two things. I need to choose the two DJs I want, the host of the event, that I know they will give the party night to the clients. But behind the scenes, I'll be honest with you, it's a little bit easy now, especially with all this Facebook and media, Instagram and all that. You just post it there and people know the event, let's say. So it became a little bit more easy.
You got the experience and everything, so it's much easier.
And don't forget, I have clients like you that you've been coming all these years, so it's easy and you know what you're going to get from the event, let's say.
Mm-hmm. What about the mascots? I want to know about the polar bears. Everybody loves the polar bears.
To be honest with you, everyone's asking me how and why.
That's what we want to know.
I had dancers. I don't know if you remember. I had two ladies dancing, that was the main thing. And I wanted something different. And because, I'm a little bit crazy as well, I saw them on Instagram and I thought, you know what, this is crazy. And I wanted to give a little bit more extra to the people to see what's going on, why? And until now, they ask me, why do you have polar bears on your events? I said, to be honest with you, I don't know. And you can see the main thing at the moment that people love is the bears. I have, of course, other shows as well, but the main thing, the mascot, let's say, of Rewind is the two bears. And people actually love them.
The ladies love them.
Well, I agree.
Okay. And music-wise, let's talk about the music. R&B, hip hop, and everything. When was the first time, growing up, said, okay, this is my music, this is what I like, this is what I love?
Back in the day when we used to go to RnB, of course, we used to listen to all these garage artists. And of course, I'm from England as well, and I used to know a lot of artists, let's say. So my music used to be UK garage. Now, of course, you can't listen to garage 24/7. That's why I used to be in hip hop, R&B. That was the main music back then. So from back in the day, I used to, let's say, fell in love with the music because I will tell you the reason why I love this music. They have meaning. Music had meaning back then. Now, for me, it's not real music, let's say. You used to see Usher, Neo, and all those artists, they used to sing and they used to feel the music. Now, unfortunately, the music is, as you know, it's techno and all this generation that they love all this music. I don't blame them, don't get me wrong. But for me, I grew up in that music, and I always believe that music is the real music because they have meaning behind it. Maybe it's for a lady, maybe it's for a man, maybe it had a meaning. Now, unfortunately, they don't. And that's what I say.
Promoting all these parties, hosting all these events, why do you love it so much? What do you love most about it?
Well, except from the attention. Two main things I like organize the event is, as I said at the beginning, the main one is I love listening to that music, and unfortunately, if we don't make this event, we will not listen to this music anymore. Second, do you know how amazing is the feeling when I see let's say GK coming to the venue, other friends as well coming then, they tell me, man, it was a wicked event. And you see them enjoy and dance to the music, and you think, bloody hell, I've done that. So I miss the feeling of people even dancing, because now they don't even dance anymore. So when you see people dancing and having a good time, for me, that's the main thing. I enjoy it.
All right. And when it comes to the old school, new school debate, how do you feel about that?
Here we go. Well, if I can be 100% honest with you, music now, I hate it. Music back then, I loved. I will always have a soft spot for back then, 90s, 2000s. The debate, I don't think there's a debate. Everyone knows they will listen to 90s and 2000 even in 20 years. But when it comes to the music now, I don't think someone will know, let's say, I don't know, these artists now. So I don't think there's a debate out there. I think the music back then, even if you still listen to this music, and I think it will continue for how many years, and you still listen to that music. Mm-hmm. So I don't think there's a debate out there. The music of 90s, and they say it's the best era, so yeah.
And when it comes to music, who's your, let's say, top 5 favorite artists, albums, songs? Give us something.
Believe it or not, my first single I ever bought in my life, it was Peter Andre, Mysterious Girl. Okay. The second one was Return of the Mac by Mark Morrison. My favorite song ever, I should say, is LL Cool J doing it.
Okay.
So I think for me the best artist ever for me is, I know you're gonna get pissed off now, is Biggie, of course, my number one. LL Cool J and Fugees.
Why would I get angry? I love Biggie.
I know you're a Tupac fan, that's why.
No, back in the day, I used to be a huge fan of Tupac. But when you grow up and you get wiser and you have the knowledge when it comes to hip hop, I realize it's not, when you really love something, it's not about, it's not one person. It can't be just one person.
I agree.
Like when I started learning more about hip hop and having the knowledge and just knowing things, like one day I would listen to in my car, I would listen to Tupac and I would say, okay, he's the greatest. The next day I would listen to Biggie, I would say he's the greatest. You understand what I'm trying to say?
They're both legends.
They're both legends, and there's so many more. We're talking about KRS-One, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Run DMC from back in the day. In the 90s, you have Wu-Tang, Tupac, Biggie, Ice Cube. Even Ice Cube was from the 80s.
Still.
Yeah. But so basically for me, when it comes to the greatest, let's say, or top 5, I actually kind of disagree when it comes to that, even though I keep asking my guests about this. But for me, it's all about it's tiers. It's tiers.
I agree.
So you have your top tiers rappers, where you have Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z,
Eminem, don't forget.
Eminem, correct. Eminem. If you go back, you have KRS-One, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. There's so many. So for me, I keep them in tiers.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Well, from my experience and from what I see now, I would say Eminem is probably...
Is that your fourth one? You said LL Cool J, Fugees,
Biggie, Eminem for sure.
Eminem?
It has to be, and I would say Tupac. It has to be there. Mm-hmm. It has to be. Let's be honest. Number one is, of course, for me is Biggie, then Tupac, and then Eminem.
Why Biggie is number one?
He had a better flow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to flow, I think I agree with you.
And a deeper voice. That's why I like the deep voice when it comes to Biggie. Mm-hmm. Tupac was more give lessons to the world about drugs, about this, about that. And Biggie was more, let's say, underground, I would say. But when it comes to the teacher, let's say, I would say is Tupac. Mm-hmm. It was more to give to people.
You know who's called the teacher? KRS-One. I saw him live. One time I was in Miami and I saw him live performing. Best event I've ever been. KRS One. And he was so good, so good. He was amazing.
Listen, end of the day, it's all about taste. You might have that your taste. You say Biggie, Tupac, blah blah. We'll say no. I'm sorry, DMX. Then we forgot about DMX as well. Another legend. I should say. Oh, DMX. He has to be somewhere there. I'll put 6 Tupac then, and then I'll put DMX.
I know you like R&B as well, so let me hear your favorite R&B artist as well.
Number one, and I always believe that it's going to be R. Kelly. Even how many mistakes he did, I would say the king of R&B is R. Kelly.
I think we need to separate the music.
I agree.
From the person.
I agree.
You have the music that we grew up with, we love, we still dance to. I still do. I don't care whatever happened. But the person, he did what he did. He went to jail. It is what it is. But you can't, just because whatever happened, you're going to forget all the song.
So yeah, for me, it's R. Kelly, number one. Number two, Fat Joe. Even it's a little bit more hip hop, but you've got some R&B tunes as well. Mark Morrison for me, even if he made few songs. Coolio. And another one. I know it's not R&B, but Sean Paul. Oh, it's more reggaeton style, but that's dancehall stuff. Those.
Have you ever watched anyone live?
Yeah, of course. Sean Paul, of course. I went to a lot of concerts.
Share your experiences.
Sean Paul was actually good. Especially when he came to Cyprus, I saw him there in Dolce. I saw him in England as well. I saw a lot of new artists. I'm not gonna lie. Nicki Minaj. I saw.
In the UK.
I went to Dubai for Nicki Minaj. Who else?
How was she? Performing live.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She is, for me, she's probably the second best female artist.
After?
Lil Kim. Yeah. What else?
I thought you was gonna say Lauryn Hill. Saying Fugees earlier.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna say her because I see them as a group. So I know what you mean, but I was the group together made Fugees as number one for me. They had amazing songs together, and that's why I can't say just her. But as an individual, I would say Nicki Minaj is for me, is up there.
Who else?
Sean Kingston, when I had him in Guaba, I had Tinchy Schreider, remember?
Did you bring him?
No.
You brought Sean Kingston.
Sean Kingston when he said beautiful again, something like that. Tinchy Schreider, I had Alexandra Stan, remember? Actually, it's not R&B, but it's more commercial music. Who else? Eminem in UK, I saw.
You saw Eminem?
Yep.
How was he live? I never saw him live.
You want me to be 100% honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't remember half of it. I was so drunk. And it was amazing, but I was too drunk. I saw, what else? David Guetta and Dax and all that different music. Believe it or not though, one of the best concerts I haven't been in my life, even if it's not hip hop and all that. You remember The Prodigy?
Yeah.
Those. The Energy and Metallica, of course, is rock. I saw those two. It was probably one of the best concerts I haven't been to. When it comes to being energetic. Like it's different general, but it was amazing experience.
And what about the current state of R&B, hip hop? How do you feel about that? I don't know. Even R&B, you don't get that soulful R&B anymore.
Let me put it in let's say in a good way, so that people don't misunderstand me. would you understand if I start doing this? No.
No.
That's what I'm saying. For me, R&B now and hip hop is all mumbling. You don't have a clue what they're talking on the mic. You don't understand half of them because they mumble. So there's no real lyrics when it comes to feelings, love, and all that. It's all about money, drugs, competition. Of course, I will kill you. I will do this. I will do that.
Yeah, competition is always healthy.
Listen, it is health, but not when it comes to I will shoot you. I will do this. I will do. I understand what you're saying is health.
Healthy.
Yeah, but I don't really listen to music now, except from 1 to, let's say, Kendrick Lamar. Of course, he's all right. But everything else, I never liked them. I'll be honest with you.
Do you follow the new school, let's say, R&B, hip hop,
really.
Kendrick? You just listen to a little bit of Kendrick.
If it's a song that is a hit, of course, and I like it, of course, I will listen to it, because I would say, I'm not saying everything is bad, don't get me wrong, but I do prefer my old school music. Mm-hmm. I'm still very close-minded when it comes to music. I will stick to what I like. I will listen to new school, let's say, but not too much. I don't really like, let's say. Let's put it that way.
Tell us a few stories about the rewind parties. Your top 3 rewind parties.
I would say one of my favorite ones was the 15 years anniversary when we done at Columbia Beach. It was packed. Believe it or not, I will never forget it. I had infection in my eyes. I was wearing sunglasses at night. So I was running up and down for the shows, to bring the shows, the best, the fires, the singers. We had singers. And everyone was asking me, Jimmy, why are you wearing sunglasses? I was like, oh, no, don't worry, it's fine. You know, it's my style. You know, I didn't want to. And I got the best comments when it came to music, of course. I don't know if you remember, DJ Steel was there, and Static, my 2 good friends and amazing DJs. Mm-hmm. What I loved about it, it was the atmosphere was just another level. Everyone came because of the event, of course, and they knew actually the music we played. So everyone got on the stage, they start dancing all together. The atmosphere was amazing. That was actually probably one of my favorite events. The second one, I would say the one we done with Andrews P and Static again in Rumours. The reason is because all of the old school generation came again, and they were dancing in front of the DJs, and they start, you know, celebrating and dancing and having a good time. So I love that. And the next one, it's going to sound a bit weird. It was the 17 years anniversary when we done at Rumours again, and we had him in Scumbria. I know it's not old school R&B and hip hop, but it was kind of hip hop, Greek hip hop.
Oh, old school hip hop.
It was hip hop, but Greek. Okay. Actually, people loved it, and I got so much feedback from it, and I was like, damn, I never expected it, to be honest. And people actually loved it. So that was probably my best 3 events.
I think you brought one of the guys from the Emi Scumbria again at Rumours recently.
Yeah, that was the one.
That was the one?
Yeah.
Ah, that was a good night. I remember that night.
I might have a surprise in a few months for another artist for Rewind, but you'll see it.
Let's keep it on the hush for now.
I agree.
Okay.
So let's see.
When it comes to managing the events at the venues, how hard is it? Do you have people helping you out, or you handle everything all by yourself?
All by myself. And the reason is, first of all, I would say this. Back then when we grew up, we never had Instagram. We had Facebook, but, you know, we used to, let's say, invite people by making posters and put them on the walls, or go to the car parks and put flyers on the car windows. Now it's so easy to make an event, I believe.
When it comes to the promoting side.
Yes, when it comes to promoting. When it comes to doing the event, I do everything myself. When it comes to the decorations, when it comes to picking up the DJs. It is hard. And the reason is, don't forget, we're getting a little bit older as well. I'm getting tired. And especially when you finish the event and you have all these decorations and you have to take them down at 4 o'clock in the morning when you have a few drinks as well. And you need to get on a ladder at 4 o'clock in the morning, be like, oh, I need to put this down. It's a bit tiring. But
do you have to decorate every time?
I do like it. I don't have to. But I always believe if you're going to come to an event, you need to give the clients something different. So why would I come to Rewind, let's say, if I'm going to listen to the whole... the same music, let's say, because let's be honest, the music is from 90s to 2010, let's say. It's the same music. So that the reason I've decorated the place is I want to give a little bit extra to the clients. Let's say if you come to 10 events every year, it's going to be the same music, let's say, the same. I'm not going to say people. You do get a lot of people that we have regulars. You're one of them, of course. But the reason I do decorate the place is because I want to give a little bit extra to the clients. That's the reason. And
how do you pick the DJs for the event?
The main DJ back then, it was DJ Steph. We had Magumbaro Static, and I will call him Son because STS, okay? So my main DJs at the moment is STS and DJ Static, Magumbaro, of course. So their main two DJs is those two, because they know what I'm asking, what kind of music do I want them to play, and when I want them to play a little bit different to build the crowd up a little bit, to lift the crowd, let's say, they know how to do it. Especially the young one, STS, he knows how to lift the crowd when it comes to the mic and all that. Of course, we have other DJs. Mr. Kors is Maldiva. We have playing at Rewind. They're more summary Rewind, let's say. I'll take them to Ablostra. But yeah, I don't choose a lot of DJs because I don't want them to play, let's say, the new stuff, and I don't know, people don't know about old school. So I always choose, let's say, from 5 DJs I would choose 2, and for every event I would choose 2. So from 5 I would choose, then I would change them, put another 2, then I'll bring them back. But yeah, my main DJs now is STS and Static.
And as you said earlier that you are getting older, how long do you think you're gonna be keep doing it? Don't say soon.
Everyone's telling me to do at least until 20. I will try. I can't promise. I'm getting tired. I'm getting a little bit older. I will try to take it until 20 years, and then probably it will be the end. Or pass it to someone else, let's say a friend of mine or someone that actually likes music and respects old school music, so it can continue. Personally, I would say if it was from my choice, oh mate, I'll be done a few years back. Not because I want to, it's because people are becoming more fussy, let's say, now. People don't enjoy music anymore. People don't have a good time when they go out anymore. And what you see is people 24/7 on the phones, taking selfies and all that. And I don't really like that. Even if you come to my event, I prefer you have a good time than being on your phone 24/7. I want you to have a good time. I want you to enjoy. I want you to dance. I want you to get drunk, party. That's what we used to do back then. And when I see people now sitting down and taking selfies and posting this, posting that, oh, come on, get a life, guys.
I have an idea. At the entrance, take everyone's phone.
No one will come in, my friend. No one will come in. Believe me or not. Listen, in a way, I understand them because you want to show the people that you're having a good time. But actually, take your picture, take your story, and then just enjoy your night. It's not that hard. Back then, we never had phones. We never used to post on Instagram and this and that. We used to dance. We used to flirt with ladies. We used to go and have shots with friends. and we never cared. Why do people now need to show everything on Instagram? Why do they need to show everything on media? I don't understand it. But okay, listen, I believe in a few years, the generation now, it will be not completely, let's say, boring, but they wouldn't know how to enjoy life. That's what I believe. They will stay home, PlayStation, and that's what I believe.
Do you think the media is changing the music?
Yes. When you see, let's say, TikTok, you see all these trends and all these, even Jason Derulo, let's say, I'll give you an example. You see it's doing all these trends with dancing and music and all that. So when you see all these famous people doing something not stupid, let's say childish, I would say. Of course, the generation now, they will see that and say, oh, okay, I'm going to do that as well. So of course they're changing. Even the mumbling, what I said before, the blah, 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 blah from the artists, it's because all these new kids, the kids now, they see all these artists and they say, oh, he's good and he's making millions from mumbling on. I don't understand it. And of course, media doesn't help. TV doesn't help. Facebook doesn't help. But I believe most of the stuff is media destroys everything, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. But I do believe media destroys music, especially when it comes to music. Yes, I do believe it. Because everyone can be a musician now. Everyone can be a singer now. I can make a one-word song and I will become the biggest artist now. So back then, as I said, it was about love, about feelings, about
struggles,
everything, anything to do with lifestyle. And now it's about alcohol, it's about drugs, it's about killing, about everything else except from the pure lyrics, let's say.
That's what I miss as well when it comes to the fundamentals of hip hop. It's not there anymore.
No.
Especially, okay, you have your proper hip hop, R&B and hip hop that you have to dig deep to find it. But mostly it's...
But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You come to Rewind all these years, okay? Don't you think as well, if let's say, you remember the music I used to play 5-10 years ago? Of course, it's not the same what I play now. It's more commercial now.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. So if I do play the music we used to play at Strictly Old Skool 10 years ago, do you think the venue will be busy?
It depends no, it's not going to be that busy. Because our generation, most of them, they got married, they have families, they don't really go out partying. But yeah, I don't think so.
So now you know why it became Rewind. I'll give you another. Why it became Rewind, because I wanted to do it more commercial, old school. Plus, the generation now, when let's say 20% of my clients that they come to Rewind, they don't know the music. That's why they come to Rewind, is because it's busy, because it's an established event. I understand it. But when we have, let's say, a theme of music that has to be old school, you need to understand as well that don't come and ask me for new stuff. Don't come and tell me to play, I don't know, Vasily Jao or something, I don't know, this great music or whatever. People don't understand, and that's why I'm fed up with events. I'm getting tired of events because you need to understand every event can't please every client. I can please you when I play 30% of old school music. I will please the other guy that play 20% 2016, let's say. So people don't realize how hard it is to make an old school event. And this is, when you asked me before, is hard because you need to please a shop, let's say, with 300 people. So I need to please the old school people. I need to please the new clients. I need to please the older people. And I need to please even myself when it comes to music. So people don't realize I can't be playing the same old school all the time. I need to play a little bit more commercial, more, let's say, new stuff as well, a little bit to please the young generation. Plus I want to please the old school generation. So when it comes to music, I always believe one thing. Have a bit of τον κορμόν του event, που is old school, and then please a little bit others as well. Because if I'm going to please just our friends and of course our crowd, it will be empty. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, it will be. And I know that for sure.
Yeah, so, that's the truth.
But listen, end of the day, as I said, another probably 2-3 years of rewind, and after that, we see what we're going to do.
But especially here in Limassol, if we didn't have you bringing R&B and hip hop, we weren't going to be here and having this discussion, because I remember back in the day in Nicosia, they always had like venues playing dedicated to R&B and hip hop. We never had this here in Limassol. So I understand what you're saying. We don't have the culture, the knowledge here in Limassol. Because let's say if you go to Nicosia and you go to R&B event, you will see like you have your proper R&B and hip hop people going. Here in Limassol, we don't have this knowledge. Let's say the people that they really love R&B and hip hop, and I think that's one of the issues that they won't get busy.
Believe it or not, a lot of people tell me that please do not stop rewind, and the reason is I'm the only event. Especially in Limassol, that we play this music. So a lot of people tell me, oh, thank God you do this event, right? We listen to our music. I understand where you're coming from as well. And believe it or not, Rewind is the oldest event on the island, 17 years and it's still going. And it's been successful. And for that, my friend, because I know you are the most old school, let's say, legend of Rewind, I have something for you. I will give it to you right now. Okay? It's a small gift, don't get me wrong. This is for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jimmy. I still have the 10-year Strictly Old Skool mug. Do you remember at the 10-year anniversary? I think it was at the Seven Seas.
Seven Seas.
Yeah, and you gave all the proper old school. You gave us a bag and with all these gifts, and I still have everything.
My pleasure, my friend.
Mm-hmm. And
what I wanted to say last thing, I want to thank everyone that comes to Rewind all these years. I know I've upset a few people with music some nights. It wasn't the best.
That's the thing, Jimmy. The people need to understand you as well.
I agree.
It's everything you said earlier. For us, each person, they want to go and listen to their music all night long. That's not going to happen. So everybody needs to understand and be more understanding.
I agree with you, but some people don't understand that. So that's why
that's their problem.
I agree.
That's not our problem.
But anyway, I want to say thank you to everyone that comes to Rewind all these years. I want to thank especially the clients, let's say you and a few others that they've been coming all these years, always been there for me. Of course, all the shops that allowed me to do the event in the venues, and especially DJs, and my show, the best, believe it or not.
That's what I was going to say before we wrap things up. Is there anything you want to mention? Any shout outs to friends, people that help you out?
I believe people that help me out is my clients, especially the ones that know they've always been there for me. All these years, as I said, I have my clients that they've been coming for this event for the last 17 years. Every month they're always there. Girls and boys, you know who you are. I want to say thank you, especially to my two main DJs, STS and Static.
And a shout out to everyone else.
No, of course.
And your compadre is going to be mad at you because you almost forget his name.
Of course, the new DJs that I had at my events now, Martiva, Mr. Course, and a few others I might forget, but anyway, I'm getting old. But the main people I want to thank is the clients of Rewind.
Venues that you're working with.
Yep, Rumours, of course. Rumours, Blostra, a few others that I prefer not to say now. Maybe it's a surprise, I'm not going to say. around Cyprus, of course, as well. From Bafo to Nicosia to Larnaca, I've done events. I want to thank the shops over there as well.
Have you ever done any events overseas?
Done in UK.
Rewind, Old Skool.
Yep, done in UK. They asked me to go to Lebanon, and then COVID hit. They asked me, I was planning to go to Dubai now, but then something happened again, and I said no, I couldn't go. Something personal, let's say. But to be honest with you, I hate planes, so no, I prefer to do Cyprus.
We didn't talk about the UK experience of Strictly Old Skool.
It was one. All right, when I went to UK and moved over there, let's say, I went to this club in my town, and I met this guy there, and he was talking about bringing famous people to Cyprus and blah blah. I said I could help you. I do events in Cyprus. He said, "Oh, what do you do?" And I showed him my event. And he said, "Oh, okay, that's very nice. Why don't you plan one in the club?" I said, "Who I do have to speak to?" He said, "You speak to me. I'm the manager." So I was like, "Okay." So we stay in contact. We start talking with the guy. I said to him, "Listen, I want to bring my DJ from Cyprus." He said, "Listen, let's make the first one with a DJ, local DJ from UK, and if it goes well, we see." I was like, "Okay." So we done an event in a club called KO. It went very well. English Cypriots came, friends from UK.
Did you have people from Cyprus coming to the UK just for the event?
Can't remember, I don't think so. I didn't call anyone, to be honest with you. Had friends over there, so I called them. And from the promotion on media and all that helped a lot. So yeah, it was a good night. That's very different from over here. Over there, you're only allowed to have one drink and that's it, because you're not allowed to drive after. But okay, it's not, and nobody's that mean like, "Little shots and all that, shots." No, it's fine. We had a good time. We'll see. Maybe next year have a very big surprise for Rewind clients. Very big surprise. We're not going to talk about it now. Let it until we. But I think
when the time comes, everybody will know.
I agree with you. Believe me, they will know.
All right.
So yeah.
Jimmy, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate you. And I want to wish you all the best in your personal and in your business life as well.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and put your comments down below. Help us get better. And also, who would you like to see on our next episodes? Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone. Peace.